guys, and welcome back to today's video. So today I'm going to talk to you about my Gilmoreathon TBR. So the Gilmoreathon is a Gilmore Girls themed readathon, and I saw about it on one of the hosts. Yeah, I saw it on Darling Desi's channel, and I think there's 4 hosts in total, and I'll link all of their YouTubes down below. But yeah, it's basically a Gilmore Girls themed readathon, and there are different challenges, and you base what you're reading for that week on that. So it starts on the 15th, which is Sunday, so I think I'll get this video up before then, and I plan on filming throughout the week as well, whether I post it every couple of days or at the end, I'm not sure yet, but that should be coming too. So there's 7 prompts in total. There is and because I work full time, I'm not going to do one book for each. I'm basically doubling up. So for 2 of the prompts, which is, I've got my phone with their little, the prompt list on. Read a book set in a small town, and read a book with complicated love interests. So I chose Charlie St. Cloud by Sherwood, which I read years ago. I read it when I was in year 7, and I've since graduated uni, so that tells you how long ago I read it. It's set in a small coastal town, and if you've read it or watched the film, you'll know why the love interest is complicated, but I don't want to spoil it for you. But yeah, I'm really excited to reread this. I remember in year 7 it took me ages to read. I literally think I had it in my school bag the whole year, but I wasn't massively into reading in year 7, so I'm hoping I'll be able to get through it a bit quicker. It kind of is a YA book, so I don't think it'll be too long. I mean, it's not YA, but it's young adult, really. At least I think it is. Could be wrong, it probably is adult. So the next 2 prompts that I've doubled up on are read a book that features a mother-daughter relationship, and feature a book that is written by an Asian author or features an Asian character. I forgot to say, obviously all of these prompts are inspired by Gilmore Girls. So the small town one is obviously about Stars Hollow, and the complicated love interest is about Rory's 3 different guys. These 2 are obviously to do with Rory and Lorelai, and then Lane, her best friend, who is Korean. So I chose to read, I did some research on books that were written by Asian authors and featured a mother-daughter relationship, because I know I wanted to pair those 2 together, and I found this, which is Fake It Till You Break It by Jenn P. Nguyen. I don't know if that's how you say it or not. I'm hoping that's how you say it. Nguyen. And basically this book, the blurb, really interests me. This is a YA book, and it's about Jake and Meyer, who are basically, their mums are best friends, and their mums want them to get together, and it's basically a fake relationship, and they do get together, and I guess we see how it plays out. But I just thought it sounded really fun, and it's YA, so I don't think it should take me too long to read. It's only 295 pages, so I thought it would be a good quick one to get through within the week. So the next book, the next prompt is to read a book in a series that you haven't finished yet, and that's obviously because we got the second lot of series, A Year in the Life of Gilmore Girls, and hopefully it'll come back at some point because it's kind of left on a bit of a cliffhanger. And then also one that's set during fall or winter, fall as in autumn, because I think all of the hosts are American, which is why it's fall instead of autumn. So I chose New Moon by Stephanie Meyer, which is the 2nd book in the Twilight series, and this has been sat on my shelf for years. I have the whole series, and I've only ever read the first one, and I actually only read the first one this year for uni, so yeah, obviously it's quite a hefty book. It's 500 pages, and I don't even know if this is set in autumn or winter, but the Forks is always really dark and gloomy, so I kind of thought that would count even if it's not. I'm interested to read this because I really didn't enjoy the first Twilight, which is why I haven't bothered reading the other ones. I loved the films, but the first book was just awful. Terrible, really. I think for this one I'm actually going to end up downloading the audiobook because it is a chunky book, and normally this would take me a little while to get through, and because I do work during the week, I think it'll just be easier for me to listen to the audiobook on my breaks and when I'm going to bed instead of trying to read this whole thing. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So if you're participating in the Gilmoreathon, let me know what books you're reading. As I said, I'm going to link all of the hosts down below so you can check out all the content they're putting out, and I'll link their Instagram as well for the readathon. And yeah, I'm going to keep you updated with how I get on. Hopefully I get through all 3 books. I know that other people will probably read more. If I was still at uni, I probably could have fitted more books in, but I think that's may be feasible to read all of those in a week, so fingers crossed. If you did like this video, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one.